to your yoga class today. I'm coming to you from the South Rowan YMCA. My name is Lindsey. We're going to be doing a class today. I hope you all will be able to hear me just fine and see me well. I think we have it set up pretty good for that. But I'm going to be doing the class too, so I'm doing it with you. If you're new to yoga, maybe you want to watch the video and then you can come back and do it, or just listen to my voice. It's a really good opportunity. Yoga is a mind-body connection, right? I'm sure that you've heard that before. This is a really good time for you to really connect with what I'm saying and then feel that movement in your body. So if I say right leg lifts up and stretch back, that's just what it means, right? Right leg stretches up and back. I'll be using words, names of postures, and some you may be unfamiliar with. I may describe something, knee to nose, so that you can move with me. We're going to try to keep it to about 45 minutes. If you don't have a yoga mat, you can just be right in your living room, right on the floor. If you have a hard surface, you just want to make sure that you take off your socks. You don't want to slip, so you want something that you're going to be sturdy on. And if you do have a yoga mat, that's wonderful. Go ahead and grab that. You may want to have some water near you. If you're used to using props, you may want to go ahead and grab something. So let's say that you don't have props at home with you. For an example, a block. Then you can grab books. If you need, I don't typically use a lot of props, but if you need something, you can roll up a blanket. You can have a sturdier pillow right next to you. So anyway, go ahead and grab those things and then come on back to your mat or to your space where you would like to do your yoga, and we're going to begin. So I'm going to invite you to your mat. We're going to start in child's pose. So go ahead, bring yourself down. We're going to open the knees wide, big toes touch, and you're just going to sink your hips back and stretch your arms out in front of you. So no big deal with this posture here for now. There are specific ways you want to do your child's pose, even though it's a very relaxing posture. But right now we're just going to bring ourselves down, upper body slides forward, and hips back to your heels. At any time in the class that you need to rest, you can always rest any way that you want to. Just come to a kneeling position, or you can bring yourself back to your child's pose. Relax there, find your breath, and just remain in stillness, and then you can come back to the class when you feel you're ready. So just here, let the body melt. This time that we're going through can take stresses and tolls on the body. None of us are used to this new way of doing things. Maybe you have children at home. Maybe you are eating things that maybe you wouldn't have eaten. Maybe you're drinking less water. So all the stress of life during this time can sit right into our bodies. So here's a time to find some space, a moment for yourself, to relax, let things go, and breathe. So now we're going to start to bring some more awareness into the body, connecting with the breath. So take a deep inhale, sliding the breath in through the nose, inhaling, pressing the belly out, expand the rib cage, and as you exhale, melt. Let the hips fall a little closer to the heels and arms stretch forward. Exhale, let that go. Let's inhale deeply through the nose, slowly bringing the air in. Dragging through the back of the throat, expand the rib cage. Exhale, release. Let the hips go to the heels, fingertips stretch forward. Let's take a deep inhale again through the nose. Slow as you can, breathe the breath into the low back. Feel how the breath expands the low back into the hips, creating space. Exhale, release. Let the hips go to the heels. We're going to start walking your fingertips forward. Use the resistance of the mat. As the fingertips stretch forward, may lift the hips off the heels a little bit. Pressing the palms down, use the resistance of the mat and bring the hips more to the heels. Find space in the spine. And then we're going to take the hands, we're going to walk over to the right hand side of your mat. Walking left hand over even more, maybe placing left hand on top of right, or even go off of the mat and go even more to the right hand side. So now this might lift your left hip up off of the heel, find resistance on the mat with the fingertips. Take a deep breath, inhale. As you exhale, let the left hip fall to your heel. So we're stretching through the left side body. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale, let the left hip fall even more to the heel. Fingertips walk over more to the right. Find more stretch space, left side body. Deep inhale. Breathe into the rib cage, maybe down into the low back on the left hand side. And exhale, let that left hip melt down. We're going to walk the hands back to center. Stop there. Let's take one breath. Lengthen the spine straight forward. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale, release those hips back. And we'll walk all the way over to the left. Now, off side of the mat if you need to. Right hand might stack on top of left. Use your fingertips. Walk all the way over. If the right hip comes up, that's okay. Use the resistance with the fingertips. Hip goes back to heel. Let's inhale, deep breath. Expand the rib cage. Breathe the breath into the low back. Exhale, hip goes more to heel. And feel that stretch, the space created right side body. Inhale, deep breath. And exhale, release. Let the hip go to heel. Again, last one. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, release. Great, let's go back to center. Again, one breath here, walking the hands forward and bring your hips back. We're going to slide the hands back now, press into the mat, come to a tabletop position, so shoulders over wrist, hips right over knees. We're just going to press up into our down dog. So just round your toes, palms into the mat, and just lift your hips high. So hips go up and back, and heels to the floor. So this is your first down dog. So just be gentle with yourself. We'll go ahead and try to find some movement. Start bending one knee and then the other. You can paddle the feet and bring some awareness to what this makes your body feel like. So maybe you feel stiffness in the low back. Maybe it's hard to get your heels down. Maybe you're heavy in the shoulders. All things very normal with down dog, especially your first down dog. And then come on back to stillness. If you need to bend the knees, you absolutely can do that. If you can bring the heels down, fantastic. I would like everybody to try to pull out of their shoulders. So you don't want the dumping in your shoulders. You want to stay light. So lift up out of the shoulders, light in the hands and wrists, and hips go back. We're just going to bring our gaze forward, walk all the way to the top of your mat, and fold upper body on thighs. Relax the body, relax your head, and just melt. So feel gravity here, stretching the body all the way down. Let the head completely release and shoulders relax. Bringing a little weight forward into your toes and a little weight more to your heels. Just grounding the feet, feeling the movement, weight in the toes, weight in your heels. Again, weight in the toes, and then weight in the heels. Find weight evenly distributed over the ball of the foot and the heel. We're going to slowly just ragdoll around all the way up. Let your head stay relaxed, arms relaxed, pulling your pubic bone forward, and then you start beginning to stack one vertebrae on top of the other, and then let your head come up last. All right, stand in the middle of your mat with your toes and heels touch, feet side by side. Bring the hands to the center of your chest, palms together, namaskar. Let's take a deep inhale, bring arms overhead. Arms stretch wide, fingertips up, and exhale, bend the knees and fold. Inhale, lift your spine halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms all the way back up. Round your arms out the side, lengthen fingertips to the ceiling. Pull the pubic bone forward, stretch up, bend the knees, exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. We're going to do this a couple more times. Inhale, arms all the way back up. Stretch up, pubic forward, lengthen that low back, stretch to the ceiling, bend the knees, exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms all the way back up. We'll do one more, stretch up. Bend the knees, exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms all the way back up. Stretch up, pubic bone forward, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, so we're going to do that, and we're going to add on. So again, just listen to my voice. Toes and heels touch. Hands to the center of your chest. Inhale, arms out and wide. Stretch up, bend your knees. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Let's plant the palms. Right foot steps back, high lunge. Stay here. So in your high lunge, your hands are grounded. You can be on your fingertips. You're high on the back toes. So heel forward, high on the back toes, and right thigh super contracted. We're just going to stay here for a few breaths in this grounded lunge. From here, we're going to go up to crescent. Arms up, hips stay low. If you are here and you need to bring the knee down, you do that. Otherwise, stay high. Keep your right thigh contracted. And breathe. Let's bring both hands down, framing the left foot. We're stepping back forward. Toes and heels touch. Sink your hips low. Here's a good time to find that weight in your heels that you found earlier. Inhale, arms up, chair. Belly in. Pubic bone a little bit forward, creating a long spine. Lengthen through the low back. Fingertips stretch up. Weight in the heels. Make sure you're breathing. Bend the knees. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Weight moves a little forward in now to into the balls of the feet like we found before. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms. Now left leg steps back into your high lunge. Left thigh contracted, high on the back toes. Grounded down with the hands or up on the fingertips. Keep your belly in. Find your balance. Again, come to the knee if you need to. Inhale, let's bring arms up, crescent. Keep the left thigh contracted. Stretch through the fingertips. Chest stays up. Breathe. Both hands come back down. We're stepping forward. Meet at the top of the mat. Toes and heels touch. Bend your knees. Weight in the heels. Inhale, arms up. Chair. Again, belly in. Lengthen through your spine. Crown of the head stretches up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms all the way back up. Stretch to the ceiling. Palms together, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up, out and wide. Stretch up, bend the knees. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold, palm to floor. Right foot steps back. We're back into that lunge. Inhale, arms up. Crescent, stay here. We begin to add on. Palms together, hands to heart center. We're going to twist. Again, bend the knee down if you need to. Otherwise, let's twist left. Right elbow to your left knee. Keep your spine long. Left palm presses into the right. And bring your gaze to the ceiling. Spine twisting here. Let's come back to center. Here we're going to open up warrior two. So I'm going to be facing you, warrior two. Left thigh parallel to the floor. Spine nice and tall. You bring your gaze over your left middle finger. That's the hand out in front of you. Sink low. Right thigh solid. Breathe. We're going to round the hands back all the way down. Step to the top of your mat. Toes and heels touch. Bend your knees. Inhale, chair. Sink low. Spine stretches nice and tall. Again, weight in your heels. Make sure you breathe. And fold. Lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. We're stepping back left foot. Here's your high lunge. Find your lunge. Inhale, arms up, crescent. Breathe. Left thigh contracted. Bring your palms together, hands to heart center. Now we twist right. Left elbow to knee. Palms stacked. Elbows stacked. Press your right palm into your left, belly in, and twist spine, look to ceiling. Stretching long through the crown of your head. Let's go back to center. From here, warrior two. My back is gonna be facing you. Right foot forward. Look over the right fingertips. Sink deep into your right knee. Left thigh solid. Keep breathing. Spine stretches up. And let's come all the way down. Frame the foot. We're now going to go back to a lunge. Right foot back to your left. So again, here we are in our first plank. Again, knees if you need them. We're going to go through our first chaturanga. Here I will do it on the knees, and then later I'll show you on the toes. So you're going to bring your upper body a little forward. Elbows come in, and you're slowly, like a tricep push-up, coming all the way down. Stay right here, belly on the floor. We'll push up to our first cobra. Your palms on the floor, elbows to the body, and lift up just a little bit. Keep your elbows in, thighs tight. Pubic bone presses into the floor, chest up. That's your cobra pose. Let's release down. Back to our down dog. Round the toes, press the floor away from you, and stretch hips back and up. So now we're back to our down dog. See how this one feels? Differently now than the first one. Pressing out of the shoulders. Again, try not to dump down. You want to lift up and stay light. Right leg stretches up and back. Stretch through the toes, all the way behind you. Light on the shoulders, light on the hands, lengthen. Keep your right hip down. Straight line from the palms of your hands all the way through your right toe. We're going to look forward and step forward. Left foot comes up to meet right. Bend the knees, back to chair. Inhale, arms up. Weight in your heels. And fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Palms into the floor, into your mat. Right leg steps back. So you're back to your high lunge. Inhale, crescent. Keep the chest up. Sink deeper. Right thigh contracted. Come to the knee if you need to. Palms together, hands to heart center. Let's twist left. Elbow to knee. Keep that back thigh contracted. Belly in. Stretch through the crown of your head. And look to the ceiling. Let's come back to center. Inhale, open warrior two. So back to what we already know. We've been here before. We're going to reverse your warrior. So right palm slides down the leg. Left arm comes over, stretching the fingertips to the wall behind you. Sink deeper into the knee. Twist, look to the ceiling. Left rib cage rounds behind you. Right rib cage rounds forward. Sink deep. Let's come back to our warrior two. We're rounding all the way down. Right foot steps up to meet left. Bend the knees. Inhale, chair. Keep your belly in. Spine long. And fold. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Left leg steps back. We're in your high lunge. Inhale, arms up, crescent. Make sure your left thigh is contracted. And lift the chest. Sink deep. Palms together, hands to heart center. Let's twist right. Left elbow to knee. Press the palms into one another. Look to the ceiling. Spine stretches long. Always creating space. Let's come back to center. Open warrior two. Back to already where we have been. This time we add the reverse warrior. So let's flip it. Slide your left hand down. Right fingertips stretch behind the head. Now your right rib cage is going to roll behind you. Left rib cage roll forward. Sink deep. Gaze to the ceiling. Inhale, warrior two. We're coming all the way down. Let's step back. Go through your vinyasa. Now I'm on my toes and I'm coming all the way down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. So now I'm up dog and down dog. So down dog can be a nice place to relax and breathe. We're going to bring the left leg up and back. Stretch all the way to the back wall. Make yourself light. Out of the shoulders, out of the wrist. Nice straight line. palms of your hands all the way through your toes. Let's look forward, left leg steps forward. Right foot to meet at the top. Again, bend the knees, sink hips, inhale, chair. And let's fold. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms all the way back up. Let's meet at the top, palms together, hands to heart center. How's everybody doing? Check in with yourself if you need to. Grab a quick sip of water. And hang in there. Hope you're sticking with us. We're going to move on. Everything we've already done, everything you already know, and then we add stuff on, okay? Toes and heels touch. Inhale, arms up. Out and wide, really lengthen. Pubic bone pulls forward. Stretch up in the knees. Exhale, fold with a flat back. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold, palms on the floor. We're going to go back through a vinyasa. You can step 1 foot at a time. You can put the palms into the floor and just jump right to your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and let's go down dog. Right leg stretches up and back. Lengthen. So this time, we're going to bend that right knee. Heel drops behind you, and let's open hip right. So you're finding an opening in the right hip, dropping the heel back, belly stays in. Let's come back to center. Now listen to me here. We're going to go to what is called wild thing. So your right knee is going to come underneath your left arm. Right foot stretches out, and your left fingertips go behind you. Hips rise high. So again, you can come back and watch that. We're going to continue to do it. Pull the hips up, fingertips stretch back, head relax. Careful as you come back through. Left hand comes down, right foot goes back and up. 3-point. This is your 3-point dog. We're going to look forward, step forward, left foot meets, bend your knees, inhale, chair. And fold. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back, connect with your breath. Exhale, fold. So palms onto the mat. We're going to step right foot back and your high lunge. Inhale, arms up, crescent. So back to what we know. Palms together, hands to heart center. And let's twist left, elbow to knee, belly in. Spine stretches out of the crown of your head. Twist, lift, gaze to ceiling. Back to center. From here, warrior 2. Let's open. Left leg is forward, left fingertips forward. Let's reverse the warrior. Your right hand slides down, left fingertips behind you. You have an option. You can wrap the arm all the way, grabbing the inner thigh of your left leg, or keep stretching fingertips down. Look to the ceiling. Find a little bit of a twist. Hips forward, round the left rib cage back, scoop the right rib cage forward, and sink. Back to your warrior 2. We'll add on an extended side angle, elbow to knee. Now right fingertips go over, stretching behind the crown of the head. Keep one straight line, right fingertips, right foot, belly stays in, and bring your gaze to the ceiling. Let's come back to our warrior 2. Round all the way down, right foot meets at the top, bend your knees, you guessed it, inhale, chair, and fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold, palms to the floor, left leg steps back. Now your high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Palms together, hands to heart center. And let's twist. Elbow to knee. Look to the ceiling. Nice long spine. Crown of the head, all the way down. And come back to center. We're opening warrior 2. My back is facing you, right knees forward, chest up. Reverse that warrior. So now you'll see it on this side. Either slide down the leg or wrap and grab the inner thigh. As you sink, hips forward, round the right rib cage back, left rib cage forward, and sink. Back to your warrior 2. Extended side angle, elbow to knee this one. Look to the ceiling, sink low. to your warrior two. And let's round all the way down. We're going through a vinyasa. Right leg steps back. Again, you can come to the knees or just bring your body forward. Exhale, slowly all the way down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra, and down dog. Left leg stretches up and back. Stretch all the way palms of the hands through the toes and lengthen, belly in. So now we're going to open that hip. Left knee bends, left heel drops behind you, and open hip left. Keep opening the hip, not moving too fast. Let the heel go down. Come back to your 3-point. Now we're going into that wild thing. Left leg goes all the way under right arm. Left leg stretches, hips go high. Breathe. Relax your head. We're coming back through. Right palm comes down. 3-point. Left leg stretches up and back. Look forward, step forward. Right foot to meet. Sink your hips. Inhale, chair. And fold. Inhale, lift halfway flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms all the way back up. All right, palms together, hands to heart center. We're moving on. Inhale, arms all the way up. Bend your knees. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway flat back. We're going through a vinyasa, meet in down dog. Step or hop back through your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra, and meet in down dog. So here we are, right leg stretches up and back. We're going to add something here. A little bit of conditioning for your abdominal muscles. Also, really try to stay light on those arms. So high on your back toes. Bend your right knee, and let's bring right knee to nose. For cheetah, hold it here. Pull your belly in. And back to 3-point. We're going to take that right knee now to your left elbow. Over to the elbow and hold. Pull the belly in. And back to your 3-point. We're going to go now to your right elbow. High on the back toes and knee to elbow. Hold it. And let's go back to 3-point. We're going to go through one more time. High on your back toes, knee to nose. Hold it there. Pull your abdominal muscles in. Back to 3-point. Left elbow, high on the back toes. Pull the belly in. Hold it. And back to 3-point. Now to right elbow. Belly in. Let's hold it. Remember this position right here. We're going to come back to it later on for an arm balance. Let's go back 3-point. We're going to wild thing. Let's first bend that knee. Drop the heel behind you. Open right. Knee is going to go underneath left arm. Way up high. Hips rise. Try to see if you can get both legs straight. Hips up. Relax your head. Let's go back through. Arm comes down. 3-point. We're going to step forward. Knee at the top. Toes and heels touch. Sink your hips. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway flat back. Exhale, fold. We're stepping back with your right foot for your high lunge. Inhale, crescent, arms up. Palms together, hands to heart center. Moving a little faster, let's twist left. Elbow to knee. Look up to the ceiling. Back to center. Open warrior two. Let's reverse the warrior. Your option with the right hand, slide or wrap. Back to warrior two. Extended side angle. You have an option for the knee. You can come all the way down. Left hand inside of the foot. If you have a block or a book or any bolster that you brought over to your mat, use that. Or come all the way down and hold onto the floor. Your fingertips of the right hand can stretch over the head, or you can stack arms. Keep your belly in and spine long. And let's go back to your warrior two. Rounding all the way down. Right leg, let's just meet back up at the top and fold. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold, sink the hips. Inhale, chair. Low in the hips, weight in the heels, chest up. And let's fold. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, plant your palms. We're going to other side. Left leg steps back. Here's your high lunge. Inhale, arms up, crescent. Hold it here. Palms together, hands to heart center. And let's twist. So left elbow on the knee. Spine nice and tall. Lift your gaze to ceiling. And back to center. We're opening warrior two. Right leg in front. Sink low. Chest stays up. Reverse your warrior. Again, slide or wrap. Back to warrior two. Extended side angle, elbow to knee. Or bring your hand all the way down. Ground it. And your left fingertips can stretch over your head or up to the ceiling. Let's come back to warrior two and round all the way down. Go through your vinyasa. Again, to the knees or just shoot forward all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra, and kneaded down dog. Left leg stretches back and up. Let's bend the knee and open. From here, we're going to our wild thing. Left leg goes under right arm, hips rise high. Try to get both legs straight, head relax. And back through, 3-point. Now here we are, back to our conditioning. High on the back toes, and knee to nose, hold it. We're just on the opposite side. And left leg goes up and back, 3-point. We're going to right elbow. High on the toes, knee to elbow. Pull the belly in, and back 3-point. Left elbow, hold it here, and back through. Knee to nose, this one, hold it, and back through. We're going to right elbow, hold it, back through. Last time, left elbow. This is the position I want you to remember here, because we're going to do an arm balance. Next time through, and let's go 3-point. Left leg stretches all the way up, right foot to meet it, and fold. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold, arms all the way up. Stretch to the ceiling, palms together, hands to heart center. All right, hopefully everybody's doing well. I'm breaking a little bit of a sweat over here. Hopefully you guys aren't. Okay, we have one more time through, and this time we're going to add an arm balance. So that everything is optional, right? You can always go to knee. You can pretty much do anything on the knee, one knee, that we have done. You can skip wild thing and stay in your down dog. You can go into child's pose. So take it at your own pace. Come back to this. Okay, so one more time through, guys. Again, you have those options, so take them when you need them. We're almost there, so hang with us. Toes and heels touch. Inhale, arms up. Bend your knees, exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold, bend the knees. Inhale, chair. Sink your hips low, weight in the heels, chest lifts high, belly in. Again, creating a nice long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Let's go through the vinyasa. Plant the palms, step or hop. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And down dog. Right leg stretches up and back. Lengthen. Bend the knee. Heel drops behind you. Open hip right. And let's go under wild thing. Hips up. Back through, 3-point, right leg stretches up and back. We're going to go through our conditioning here. High on the back toes, right knee to nose, cheetah, Stretch up and back, 3-point. We're going to left elbow, high on the toes, knee to elbow. Hold it. And back, 3-point. So here we're going to an arm balance. I'm going to do it both times through. So you can watch one or try both. So here I'm at that elbow. I'm going to bend the elbows, just like chaturanga. If you're used to crow, they're crow arms. I'm going to bend the elbows, sink forward, right leg stretches long, left leg lifts. Stretching in opposite directions with my toes here and holding it. Arm balance. Put your left toes down, inhale, 3-point. Going back to cheetah, high on the back toes, knee to nose, hold it. And 3-point. Left elbow and hold it. And back through. Here we go, second time arm balance. Knee to elbow, arms come in. And right leg up. So you're flying here. And left toes down, 3-point. Stretches up and back. We're going into what we know. Right leg up, step, inhale, arms up, crescent lunge. Looks like I went to the other side. Totally okay. Palms together, hands to heart center. Last time through, left elbow to knee, and we're twisting right. So a while ago we did the other side first. It's okay, we'll do both sides. This side is just happening first this time. And let's go back to center. Inhale, warrior 2. Sink the right knee down. Let's reverse your warrior. Back to warrior 2. Extended side angle. Again, options for elbow or all the way to the floor. This time, if you would like, you can do a bind here. It's actually better that you see me this way anyway, because you can see my right arm is going underneath, my left hand wraps around. I get a bind here with my hands, and I lift my chest as I look up, pulling the hips forward and rounding the left shoulder back. You can do any of the options. Elbow can still be on the knee. Let's release the bind. Warrior 2, round all the way down. Left foot meets at the top. Bend the knee, sink the hips, inhale, chair. And let's fold. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold. Go through your vinyasa, palms to the floor. Step or jump. Up dog or cobra. And down dog. Hips up and back. Left leg stretches back. Lengthen. We're going to bend the knee. Heel drops behind you. Open left. We're bringing the knee underneath the right arm for a wild thing. Hips go high. Let your head relax. And back through, palms down. 3-point. We're into our conditioning. Stretch the back wall, high on the back toes. Knee to no cheetah. Belly in, hold it. And let's go back through. We're going to that left elbow. Hold it. The right elbow, my apologies. Let's go back 3-point. We're going left elbow now for arm balance. Knee to your elbow, sink the arms down, and lift, stretch both legs long. So now you're seeing this from both sides. Right toes back down, press to 3-point. Let's go cheetah, high on the back toes, knee to nose, hold it. And back. We're going to right elbow, knee to elbow, hold it. And back. Left elbow, hold it, and then your arm balance. All the way down and stretch. 3-point. Left leg stretches up and back. Back to what we know. Look forward, step forward. Inhale, arms up, crescent. Sink low. Remember, last time through, really create as much space as you can. Palms together, hands to heart center, and let's twist left. Back to center. Open warrior 2. Sink deep. And let's reverse. Slide or wrap. Back to warrior two. Extended side angle options here, here. You want to go for the bind. You wrap your left arm underneath, right arm around, get your grip with your hands, and then you open. And let's come back to our warrior two. And we're rounding all the way down. Let's go through a vinyasa, left leg back, and go all the way through. Inhale, dog or cobra, and down dog. Awesome, very nice. Hopefully you stuck with us here. Belly in, lengthen. And let's bring the knees down. We're gonna meet in child's pose. Open knees wide, sink your hips back, belly in, and lengthen arms all the way forward. Take a few breaths. We'll slide the hands back to our knees. Lift yourself up. We're just gonna come onto our backs. So bring your legs out in front of you. Find yourself in the middle of your mat and lie all the way back. We're gonna bring the right knee in. So hold over top of the knees. With a good grip with the fingers, extend your left leg and pull your right knee towards your right shoulder. So you can flex that left foot. Keeps your hips in alignment, lengthening through the spine. Pull the knee more. So you're really opening that right hip. Chin to chest, elbows in, relax your shoulders. Release a little bit of that grip. We're going to roll to the left for a spine twist. Right knee over to the left, extend your right arm like a T. Press the left knee down with the right knee down with your left hand and bring your gaze over your right shoulder. Keep your belly in. And let's come back to center. Pull the knee into your chest. Let's release the right leg down. Left leg comes up. Get a good grip with your fingers, interlocked, and pull the knee to your shoulder. Right foot flexed. Make sure your left foot, that's the knee that you're holding there, make sure it stays relaxed. Chin to chest, elbows in, and shoulders down. Relax that pull a little bit, and we're going over twist right. Your left arm extends. Right hand on the outside of the left knee, and bring your gaze left. Belly stays in. And let's come back to the center. We're going to let both legs stretch out. Bring your arms over your head. Pull your belly in, lengthen to both sides of the room, maybe arching a little bit of that low back. We're going to do a little bit of a hip opener here. I want you to roll all the way over to your belly. Bring yourself back to your hands and knees. So we're going to round the toes, and we're going to come back into our down dog. Just for a moment, this just transitions us to our pigeon. So right leg, stretch it up and back. So lengthen, let's open the hip again right. So we're going into a hip opener. We're just gonna open this here, and then we're gonna come up. We're gonna bring our right knee behind the right wrist and sink your hips forward. So let the left knee come down. So here's how I landed. So instead of rolling over to my right hip, I want to stay forward. If you roll over to your right hip, you can do that to bring the shin parallel to the top of your mat. Chances are that's not where you're going to stay because that's going to be very deep in the hip, and most of us aren't there yet. So using your arm strength, bring your hips back to center, and then you're going to bring your right heel into the center line of the body as the left hip stays forward. And that's what you want. You want both hips forward. And again, if you have blocks or books or whatever you brought with you to use props, you can use those right beside you to keep yourself lifted, or you can use your fingertips here. So you want to keep your spine tall at this point, trying to bring that left hip forward. You gotta let the right hip relax. Chest up. Now if you're ready, you can relax your body forward, over the leg, belly in, and arms stretch out. Your forehead can relax. Either way is up to you, but again, remember, we want to feel deeply into this right hip. So over here, it's probably very tight. You should be feeling a lot there. It's also stretching left hip flexor, keeping that left hip forward. Make sure you're breathing. From here, we're going to go back to our 3-point. If that's not possible for you, you just roll over to your right hip and meet us back into down dog. Otherwise, both hands on the floor, round your back toes, press yourself back to your 3-point. Stretch the toes back, and then we'll just bring both feet down. Now we're going to bring your left leg up and back. Stretch 3-point, bend the knee, and let's open left. So now we're going to set up for pigeon left side. We're coming forward, left knee behind left wrist, and bring your right knee down. Got to stretch that right leg behind you. Again, if you need to bring your left shin forward more, you can roll to the hip to do that, but then you have to position yourself back forward. So this is really deep into the hip. As you need to, bring your right heel into the center line of your body. Right hip stays forward, chest up for here. Straighten the right leg and sink the right hip down. And as you're ready, you can walk forward. Keep your right hip down, spine long. Make sure you relax and breathe. And then palms back into the floor, come all the way back up. Going back to that 3-point, or just meet us either in child's pose or back into your down dog. And then bring your left foot down. We're going to come back into our child's pose. So both knees down, sink your hips back, and upper body stretches forward. Bring your hands back, press yourself all the way up. We're just going to bring the feet around. I'm going to face you. We're just going to end the class in a seated position. Nice and tall. We're just going to end with 3 deep inhales, bringing the arms over your head sideways. Always, again, stretching up. Inhale, let's bring the arms over your head. Stretch fingertips, belly in. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release. Once more, inhale, arms up. Really stretch the fingertips here. Stay here, keep stretching. Bring your palms together, hands to heart center. You can open your eyes. I want to thank you again for being here. I hope you all are staying very well, very blessed. Just take care of your bodies. You did a wonderful thing today. I hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.